Haiti is considered by the World Health Organization as being the world's most water-impoverished nation. As in, the quality of drinking water is the worst of any country in the world.
Usually what the mortality of the children is that they die from waterborne diseases, dysentery, typhoid, cholera.
If you walk around here, you'll notice the kids with the pot bellies, a sign of worms. You see a lot of sick people, a lot of old people sick, a lot of women sick.
Parasites go to the hospital here, they're pulling worms out of these children, and it doesn't make much sense to us to pour medicine down the throats of children to deworm them when they're going to go back and drink the same water and get the worms back in.
What they have access to is the very few wells that have been drilled. Some people have hand-dug wells that they drop a bucket down.
And the mud that they dug out, they kind of mound it around the hole, and they use sticks to kind of hold the mud from sloughing back in. And then on top of that mud heap with a hole in the center, they put a tire. And then they put a piece of tin or something as a cover. And they have a bucket on a rope. And the whole community, that's their water source. And
when you look at the sources people are taking water from, it's brown. Some of that water is brown, and people have no choice if they don't have a filter or another way to clean their water. They have no choice. They drink that water.
A hand-dug well with dropping a bucket down isn't much better than just surface water, because the bucket they drop down, the bucket's contaminated. The people touching the bucket contaminate the bucket with their hands. Things are falling in the wells. Roaches go down there because it's wet. The roaches die. The roaches contaminate the well. Rats fall in it. It's no good. You need to have a capped well to really improve your water source. Malnutrition is really a big deal in Haiti. A lot of people don't have enough food, but it's not just lack of food that causes malnutrition. When you have diarrhea, you don't absorb the nutrients in the food. A lot of these kids with big bellies, they actually do get enough food to eat. It's just that they have diarrhea all the time and they don't absorb the nutrition properly.
it's one thing to get sick, it's another thing to get dead, and the ones who get the mortality comes among the children under 5. That's about 90% of the mortality from dirty water is children under 5.
hands, he's got the whole world. In his hands, he's got the whole world. In his hands, he's got the whole world.